Good morning this Monday, the 17th of June. I'm Grady Wolf, market analyst with Bell Direct. It was a big week on Wall Street last week, with the Nasdaq pushing to a fifth straight record close on Friday, while the S&P 500 dipped just 0.04% at the closing bell, and the Dow Jones fell 0.15% on Friday. Consumer sentiment in the US fell to 65.6 points in June, which was below the expectations of 71.5 points, and indicates consumers are concerned about economic conditions amid the high interest rate environment. For the week, the Nasdaq and S&P 500 rose 3.2% and 1.6% respectively on the back of cooling inflation indicators in the form of weaker CPI and PPI than economists were expecting. Over in Europe on Friday, the same positive sentiment couldn't be shared as markets in the region closed lower amid government speculations, especially out of France. The Stoxx 600 fell 0.95% on Friday, while Germany's DAX lost 1.44%. The French CAC tumbled 2.66%, and in the UK, the FTSE 100 ended the day down 0.21%. Asia markets closed mixed on Friday, led by Japan's Nikkei closing 0.24% higher after the Bank of Japan kept its benchmark interest rate steady at 0 to 0.1% for the month ahead, but signalled it is considering the reduction of the purchase of Japanese government bonds. Locally on Friday, the ASX 200 closed 0.33% lower as every sector aside from consumer discretionary and healthcare closed in the red, which pushed the local market to a 1.25% decline for the week. A widespread decline in commodity prices weighed on the miners late last week, while the key index as a whole had its worst week since mid-April last week amid a widespread sell-off across the board in equities. Strategic Metals renewed investor appetite for rare earth miners through a very successful debut on the ASX on Friday, as shares in the Brazilian rare earths project miner soared 37% on debut. On the commodities front this morning, oil is trading 0.07% higher at $78.51 a barrel. Gold is down just 0.06% at $2,330 an ounce. Iron ore is up 0.2% at $107.33 a ton, and uranium is up 0.76% at $86.65 a pound. One Aussie dollar is buying 66 US cents, 104.12 Japanese yen, 52.21 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 8 cents. Ahead of the first trading session of the new trading week here in Australia, the SPI futures are expecting the ASX to open the day down 0.22% ahead of the RBA's rate decision out tomorrow, where it is widely expected that the RBA will maintain the current cash rate of 4.35% as key inflation drivers, including services, wages, and housing inflation, remain stubbornly high. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has increased the 12-month price target on WiseTech Global from $92.75 per share to $100 per share and maintain a hold rating on the leading global logistics software company, following a recent update on the company's 6 CargoWise product development priorities and the larger market opportunities in the landside logistics and customs markets. And Trading Central has identified a bullish signal on Super Retail Group following the formation of a pattern over a period of 21 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may rise from the close of $13.38 to the range of $14.10 to $14.30, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all we have time for this Monday morning. Have a wonderful day and happy investing.